I know it's kind of creepy, it's that weird red stuff, we're all kind of icky when we see it. But blood is super, super important. And there's 3 parts of our blood that help to make our blood keep us healthy. So the first part of our blood is the red blood cell. So I'm going to introduce you guys to my friend, Rhonda, the red blood cell. Rhonda has a super, super important job. Rhonda's a red blood cell. So what I need you guys to do first is take a deep breath, okay? So just now, when you guys took that breath, you guys took in a lot of oxygen into your lungs. So what red blood cells do is they go up to your lungs, grab onto that oxygen that you just breathed in, and take it to all different parts of your body. Your brain, your hearts, your legs, your feet, your hands, your stomach, all different parts of your body. What oxygen helps us do is keep up our energy. So when you guys are outside playing and running and jumping around, half the reason you guys don't get tired is because your red blood cells are doing their job to take the oxygen to all different parts of your body. So red blood cells are super important. Now another type of cell in our blood is our white blood cell. So I want you guys to meet my friend Wendy, the white blood cell. Wendy has a really important job too. So you guys know how sometimes you might be playing outside and you have a friend who sneezes on you? I know, it's kind of icky, right? It feels kind of gross to get those icky germs on you. Well, sometimes you guys may not get sick. And what happens when you guys don't get sick is because of the white blood cells doing their job. So white blood cells are like our own little army inside of our bodies that run up to those icky germs, grab onto them, and get them out of our bodies so that we don't get sick. White blood cells are a part of something called our immune system, which is what keeps us healthy when we're fighting off sickness and illness, okay? Now, there's one other cell in our body, and this one's kind of tough, but I want to introduce you guys to my friend, Paul the platelet. Paul has a really important job as well. So you guys might know this, but sometimes when you're running around or playing or jumping and you guys fall and scrape your knee, after a couple of seconds that bleeding starts to stop and you get that little scab thing. Sometimes it kind of itches. I know it's a little weird. Well, that's platelets doing their job. So platelets are kind of like the cells in our body that act like one of those plugs in the bottom of a bathroom drain. What platelets do when you get sick or when you get cut or scraped, those platelets run up to that area, kind of hug it. So give you guys this a big self hug, huge, huge hug right now, huge hug. That's what platelets do for you. Platelets go up to where you just got cut or hurt and hug you tight enough to stop the bleeding. So without platelets, we might bleed a lot longer, or we might not be able to stop bleeding after a couple of hours. So platelets are also super important. So those are the 3 types of blood cells in our body.